We've been taught a dangerous lie, that the harder you chase something, the faster it will come to you. That success belongs to those who grind without rest, who claw and fight until their fingers bleed. But here's the truth they don't tell you: sometimes, the chase is the very thing that pushes your desire away. The more desperately you reach for it, the further it slips from your grasp, like trying to catch smoke in your bare hands. What if the real secret to getting what you want isn't in the frantic sprint, but in the steady, confident walk? What if you didn't have to force the door open, because the right one would swing wide the moment you stopped pounding on it? The idea that chasing too hard can make something slip away isn't just poetic, it's a law of life. Relentless pursuit feels like power, but force often creates resistance. This isn't about giving up, it's about transforming the way you move toward your goals. It's about shifting from a place of struggle and control to one of trust, alignment, and surrender. Picture two magnets. If they're aligned to repel, no amount of pushing will make them connect. You can press until your hands ache, but they'll only resist harder. Yet the moment you stop forcing, let them orient naturally, they click together with no effort at all. Your goals, your dreams, your deepest desires work the same way. Nature knows this truth well. A gardener who hovers over a seed, watering it every hour, pulling at the sprouts to help them grow, will kill the plant. Growth needs space. The right conditions and patience will always do more than constant interference. Life operates in the same way. When you're caught in the chase, you have a choice: keep forcing and exhausting yourself, or trust that what's meant for you will arrive in its perfect time. The moment you let go of the struggle, you begin to draw your desires toward you, not with strain, but with ease. What follows are 7 transformative shifts that will help you stop chasing and start attracting, so you can move from a place of scarcity and struggle to one of abundance, confidence, and flow. 1. Detach from the outcome. Obsession is a silent repellent. The more you fixate on a specific result, the more you push it away. We believe if we hold our dream in a death grip, checking its pulse every hour, it will arrive faster. In reality, this constant pressure creates resistance, anxiety, and tunnel vision. You stop seeing possibilities outside the narrow image in your head. The Stoics understood this well. Epictetus warned, "Do not seek for things to happen the way you want them to, rather, wish that what happens happens as it should, and you will be happy." The moment you release your white-knuckle grip on when and how something should happen, you step into a calmer, more powerful position. How to live it. Focus on your effort and your presence, not the scoreboard. Let go of perfect timing. Your timing is not the universe's timing. Redirect your energy toward the only thing you can truly control, your actions. When you stop obsessing over the finish line, you actually get there faster, and in better shape. 2. Master your mindset. Your thoughts are the scaffolding of your reality. Leave them unguarded, and they'll collapse under the weight of doubt and fear. Strengthen them, and they'll hold up the life you want. A calm, disciplined mind isn't about ignoring challenges, it's about seeing them with precision. Most people panic at the first sign of resistance, burning energy in scattered, frantic reactions. But a focused mind moves like a chess master, deliberate, strategic, unshaken. Marcus Aurelius said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." That isn't poetic fluff, it's operational truth. If your thoughts are chaotic, your life will reflect it. How to live it. Monitor your inner dialogue like a security guard at the gate. When you catch a thought laced with fear, reframe it into possibility. Keep your mental lens clean. Limit the negativity you absorb from news, gossip, or toxic people. The mind you build today is the reality you live tomorrow. 3. Trust in divine timing. Nothing worth having blooms overnight. But in our instant gratification culture, patience feels like punishment. We demand harvest in spring, and when it doesn't come, we dig up the soil in frustration, destroying the roots before they've had a chance to grow. The Stoics knew better. No great thing is created suddenly, Epictetus said. Like a seed, your dreams have a natural rhythm. Force them to grow before they're ready, and you'll crush them. How to live it. Stop trying to fast forward the movie, you'll miss the best scenes. Use the waiting season to prepare yourself for the blessing you want. Replace urgency with faith, what's meant for you won't pass you by. When you stop rushing, you start receiving. 4. Act with purpose, not desperation. Desperation is loud, frantic, and untrustworthy. It repels opportunities like bad perfume. Purpose, on the other hand, is quiet and magnetic, it makes people lean in. The difference? Desperation moves from fear of losing. Purpose moves from certainty of becoming. Epictetus said, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. Decide who you are before you move. Then take steps that align with that identity." This transforms every action from, "Please notice me," to, "I'm already worthy." How to live it. Be clear about your end vision. Move in small, steady steps, no frantic sprints. Carry yourself like someone who knows their worth. Purpose whispers. Desperation screams. The world always trusts the whisper. 5. Let go of control. The need to control is born from fear. It's the belief that unless you grip everything, it will all fall apart. But the tighter you squeeze, the more life slips through your fingers. Epictetus said true freedom comes from disregarding things that lie beyond our control. The weather, other people's choices, the market, fate, you can't bend them to your will. But you can master your own mind and behavior. And that mastery is the highest form of control you'll ever have. How to live it. Focus on what's in your hands, your effort, your discipline, your attitude. Accept uncertainty as a natural part of the game. Stop forcing solutions, allow answers to appear in their own time. You don't have to control the whole storm, just your own boat. 6. Become a magnet, not a hunter. Hunters chase. Magnets attract. The hunter burns energy in the chase, every step fueled by urgency. The magnet simply exists in alignment with what it draws in. It doesn't run after, it pulls toward. Seneca wrote, "It is the power of the mind to be unconquerable." When your inner state is strong, unshaken, and full of self-worth, you naturally pull opportunities, people, and resources into your orbit. How to live it. Build yourself so powerfully that what you want can't help but notice. Stop forcing connections, let genuine resonance do the work. Live in a way that feels like the life you want is already yours. A magnet doesn't apologize for attracting, it simply is. 7. Practice the art of non-reactivity. Not every wave in life needs to rock your boat. Some are best observed, not fought. Most people are reactive, they flinch at criticism, lash out at delay, panic at uncertainty. This burns energy that could be invested in moving forward. Epictetus taught. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Calm is a competitive advantage. How to live it. Pause before responding, especially when emotions run hot. Let small irritations pass without giving them oxygen. Treat delays as part of the process, not as proof of failure. Still waters reflect clearly, stormy waters only distort. 8. Align with your values. If you chase something out of alignment with your core values, you'll sabotage yourself the moment you get close. The inner conflict will drain you. The Stoics lived by the principle of virtue above outcome. How to live it. Get clear on what matters most to you, not your neighbor, not social media. Make decisions that feel clean in both mind and gut. Let your values filter your opportunities. Alignment turns the pursuit of goals into the natural expression of who you are. 9. Master the power of enough. Scarcity thinking says, "I don't have enough, so I must grab, push, take." Abundance thinking says, "I already have enough, so I can create, give, and grow." Gratitude is not passive, it's magnetic. How to live it. Start each day naming 3 things you already have that others might chase. Celebrate small wins like they're big ones. Operate as if you're already living from fullness, not hunger. Enough is the foundation on which more is built. 10. Use patience as a strategy. Patience isn't waiting. It's working quietly while the right conditions ripen. Seneca wrote, "Time discovers truth." The person who can endure the wait without losing momentum is unbeatable. How to live it. Work daily without demanding instant proof. Recognize that fast wins often fade quickly. Let time work for you instead of against you. A tree that grows slowly builds roots deep enough to weather any storm. 11. Focus on becoming, not getting. When you obsess over getting something, you're always in a state of lack. But when you focus on becoming the person who naturally has that thing, the chase ends. Epictetus said, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." If you become the type of person who can hold wealth, love, or influence, it arrives as a side effect. How to live it. Study the habits of people who have what you want. Embody those habits now, not when it arrives. Let identity lead action, not the other way around. You don't get what you want, you get what you are. 12. Learn the power of silence. Not every move should be announced. Not every opinion should be shared. Silence is both shield and sword, it protects your energy and sharpens your perception. The Stoics valued self-mastery over self-display. Talk less, observe more. How to live it. Keep your goals close until they're strong enough to stand in public. Resist the urge to respond to every provocation. Let results speak louder than explanations. A silent river carves the deepest canyon. 13. Let the right things come to you. Some doors won't open because they're not yours to walk through. The sooner you stop banging, the sooner you'll notice the ones already ajar. Seneca warned that fortune falls heavily on those it deceives by giving what was not theirs. How to live it. Trust that rejection is redirection. Release the things that fight to leave your life. Create space for better fits to find you. What is truly yours will not require force to keep. 14. Move with quiet confidence. Confidence is not arrogance. It's the steady knowing that you can handle whatever comes. You don't need to shout it, you live it. How to live it. Keep promises to yourself. Stand tall even when the path is unclear. Treat both wins and losses as data, not definitions. Confidence doesn't chase, it attracts. 15. Live in flow, not friction. Life isn't meant to be an endless uphill push. When you're forcing constantly, it's often a sign you're rowing against the current. Flow is not laziness, it's alignment. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "What stands in the way becomes the way." But sometimes, the way forward isn't more struggle, it's finding the channel where your effort moves with nature's current. How to live it. Pay attention to where things unfold naturally. Drop battles that drain more than they give back. Follow the energy that feels alive, not dead. 16. Control the inner dialogue. Your mind is the stage where the battle is won or lost. If the voice inside is filled with doubt, fear, and scarcity, it doesn't matter how flawless your strategy is, you'll keep tripping over your own shadow. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself daily, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. How to live it. Replace, "what if it goes wrong," with, "what if I can handle it?" Treat self-talk as training, every thought should build, not break. Challenge your assumptions before they limit you. Your outer world will never rise higher than your inner words. 17. Choose detachment over obsession. Desire without obsession fuels motivation. Desire with obsession breeds anxiety. When you cling too tightly to an outcome, you strangle the life out of it. The Stoics called it apatheia, freedom from destructive emotions. Not the absence of feeling, but mastery over attachment. How to live it. Care deeply, but be willing to walk away. Hold goals in open hands, not clenched fists. Remember, you own your actions, not the results. Ironically, the moment you stop needing it, you become more likely to have it. 18. Invest in your circle. You rise or fall to the level of the people around you. Your environment shapes your thinking, which shapes your choices, which shapes your life. Seneca said, associate with people who are likely to improve you. How to live it. Seek people who challenge and stretch you, not just agree with you. Cut ties with those who constantly pull you back into old patterns. Spend more time with builders than with complainers. The right company makes even mountains feel like stepping stones. 19. Play the long game. Most people quit at mile 9 of a 10-mile race. They underestimate how much patience and consistency success requires. Marcus Aurelius lived by endurance. If it is endurable, then endure it. Stop complaining. How to live it. Extend your time horizon, double the patience you think you'll need. See effort as investment, not as a transaction. Build with decades in mind, not days. In the long game, slow is smooth, and smooth becomes fast. 20. Protect your energy like treasure. Energy, not time, is your real currency. You can have hours in the day but still be broke if you've spent all your mental and emotional capital on the wrong things. How to live it. Audit your energy leaks, people, habits, environments. Schedule recovery like you schedule work. Trade, busy, for, effective. A king does not hand out gold to everyone who asks. Neither should you with your energy. Conclusion, from chase to magnetism. The great paradox of achievement is this: the harder you chase what you want, the more it seems to run from you. Like trying to hold water in a clenched fist, force only drives it out of reach. The Stoics understood this long before self-help books lined shelves. They lived by a deeper rhythm, one where attraction was the natural outcome of alignment, discipline, and inner mastery. Look back at the 20 principles. They're not random tricks or motivational slogans. They're threads in a single tapestry, a way of living where you stop burning energy on frantic pursuit and instead become the kind of person who naturally draws success into your orbit. You start by controlling the only thing you truly own, your mind. Thoughts shape perception, and perception shapes reality. You learn to stand still in the storm, to let small things pass without reaction, and to keep your energy directed toward what actually matters. You trade the hunter's constant strain for the magnet's quiet pull. This means living in alignment with your values, embodying the habits of the person you want to become, and refusing to betray your own integrity for a quick win. It means building patience into your strategy, not as an excuse to wait, but as a way to let your work compound over time until the results are undeniable. It's about detachment, wanting deeply, but not needing desperately. You set goals, but your identity and worth are not chained to whether they arrive on schedule. You recognize that life works in seasons, and that not every door is meant for you. You stop pounding on locked gates and instead start noticing the ones already open. You also recognize the role of environment and relationships. You cannot rise in a room that keeps you small. You deliberately choose people who fuel your fire rather than those who smother it, knowing that your circle is one of the most powerful forces shaping your trajectory. Energy becomes your currency. You spend it with intention. You guard it from constant distraction, negativity, and busyness masquerading as productivity. You channel it into actions that actually move you forward, and you rest without guilt, knowing recovery is part of the process. Through all of this, you play the long game. You let compounding, of skill, reputation, relationships, and trust, work for you. You stop trying to win in minutes what is only earned in years. In the end, attraction is not magic, it's the inevitable result of living in such a way that the life you want has no choice but to meet you. When you think clearly, act consistently, and live in alignment with your deepest values, you shift from chasing to receiving. The hunter grows tired. The magnet grows stronger. Choose which one you want to be, and start building that life now.